What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. Today I have to do some repairs on my trailer. My winch controller has gotten a little smashed up with some run-ins from the front ends of trucks. So we're going to do some repairs on that. I'm going to show you how I'm fixing it. Before we get into that though, if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any updates and you help your friend out. So let's get into this repair and get this thing fixed. All right, so what we've got here is I've got my winch mounted on the front of the trailer here, and as you can see, it's the control box is a little smashed up. So I've gotten some things on Amazon that I think I'm going to be able to use to fix this. I'm going to try to see if I can reuse the original plug, but it got smashed up pretty bad, so I'm probably not going to be able to. I did get a different plug that I think will work, so we'll try that out. But I'll grab what I got to try to fix this thing and we'll get started on it. I got a small dry box here. I figure I'll be able to drill the holes to run my wires through, and I'll be able to drill the hole to get my trailer connector through. There shouldn't be any issue with that. I've got a female trailer connector. This is a 6-pin. And I've got a male trailer connector, also a 6-pin. So the original winch controls are 5 conductors. I wanted this because I want to be able to unhook the winch controller and know that it's covered up. But that's pretty much it. I think this is going to work. I know all my stuff is going to fit inside of it, just barely. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to this. I'm gonna set you up and try to get it done. What you just saw me doing is figuring out how I'm gonna get these connectors replaced and all the right wires connected where they need to be connected to. So here's what I've got. These are going to be my new connectors. They only fit together one way, whether they're in or out of the aluminum housings. So that'll make it easy. I've got them connected together so I can mark on here which wires go to where. Now inside of here, my blue wire here has broken off of its terminal, but I know where it goes because it matches up. In the controller, the handheld controller side, there's only 3 wires. So that tells me my blue wire, my red wire, and my white wire over here are the only ones that actually need to be connected to the controller. So I just need to make sure that I get them connected in the right places. So I think the easiest way to do this is I'm gonna lose like 3 inches out of my controller wire length, but I'll get these mocked up and put into the place where they need to be. And then these connectors have labels in them. Like I said, this is meant for a trailer, so it's got right turn, left turn, tail marker, ground, etc. marked, and those marks match up on each one. So once I know, you know, blue goes to right turn, red goes to left turn, white goes to ground, then I can just get these connected the same way. And I'll also be able to take it apart so I can get it all put into my new case. I don't know if that makes sense to you for me trying to explain it, but it makes sense in my head, so now I just need to actually do it. All right, so I went ahead and stripped this rubber insulator off so I could see if there were colors inside the winch control harness. There are. It looks like red to red works, blue to white, and then black to blue. So red to red, blue to white, black to blue. That ought to get me back in business. we've got our controller side connector wired. So they're put in, they're tight. I just didn't slide the actual shield up over it yet. I'm gonna wait until I have everything done and I've tested it before I do that. The next thing I need to do is I want to get these controls mounted in this box, but I want them down out of the way this time so I don't have the same issue again. Okay, I went ahead and disconnected the negative battery terminal and disconnected the trailer from the truck, so there shouldn't be any possibility of any short circuits or anything like that. We've got the winch relays in the box. And my one clip is going to stay nice and snug and closed. We've got our winch relay in the box. We've got our wires hooked up. All we have left to do, I marked on the lid where I need to drill the hole for my female end of the plug. I'll poke the wires up through it. I'll get the half of the connector wired up, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna mount this thing. I really think I'm just gonna zip tie it for now and see if I like it there. That way, if I decide I wanna move it, I can move it somewhere else. All right, little hiccup here. In order to be able to open and close my lid, I'm gonna need to extend my control wires a little bit. So only by like 1 inch or 2 each, but just something I was hoping I wouldn't have to do, but I'm gonna have to do. So I'll grab some wire and I'll do that. All these wires do is power a relay. So I'm not terribly worried about extending them. I'm not terribly worried about it needing to be like heavy gauge wire. All they do is control a relay. We'll get some heat shrink on them. Cool. While those cool down, I'll grab a couple bolts so I can get my female side of the plug connected or bolted onto the lid here, and then I'll be able to hook the wires up, close it up, and test it out. There we go. I got a couple bolts. Get marked for my holes here. So now we'll give it a little test. I'll connect the power back. give it a little test, make sure it works the way it's supposed to, and then get everything buttoned up. Alright, let's see if we get anything out of this baby. In, out, in, out, in. Works perfect. Alright, let's get it all buttoned up. Alright, so only thing left to do is get it mounted. Like I said, I'm gonna zip tie it to this bar here just to see if I like that placement. I know it'll be out of the way of the trucks that I load and everything. So I'm gonna try that out first and see how it goes. There we go. Well, everybody, that's it for this video. Got the winch working again. I got the winch controls mounted out of the way now, so hopefully we won't have the same problem again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it educational. Maybe this will help you get your winch fixed for a little bit lower of a budget than buying a new controller. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.